My husband was a cold CEO, but one secret changed everything. Sarah stood quietly in the large living room, staring at the city lights outside. The house was beautiful, expensive, and perfect. But it didn't feel like home. Her husband, Ryan, was one of the most successful CEOs in the city. Powerful, respected, and admired by everyone. But to Sarah, he was distant, cold, unreachable. Their marriage was not built on love. It was arranged, a business decision between two powerful families. At first, Sarah tried to make things work. She tried to talk, to connect, to understand him. But Ryan never changed. Short answers. No emotions. No warmth. Every dinner felt like a meeting. Every conversation felt empty. Did you eat? He would ask. Yes, she would reply. And that was it. No care. No feeling. Just routine. One night, Sarah waited for him again. It was late. Very late. When Ryan finally came home, he looked tired as usual. I have a meeting tomorrow, he said, walking past her. Sarah finally spoke. Do you even see me as your wife? Ryan stopped. For a moment, silence filled the room. Then he said something that broke her heart. This marriage is just responsibility. Those words hit her deeply. That night, Sarah made a decision. If this was just responsibility for him, then she would stop expecting love. But what she didn't know was, Ryan was hiding something. Something that would change everything she believed about him. Keep watching to discover the hidden truth behind the cold CEO and what Sarah finds out next. Days passed and Sarah stopped trying. She no longer waited for Ryan. No longer asked questions. No longer expected anything. Her silence was calm, but powerful. Ryan noticed the change. You've been quiet, he said one evening. Sarah smiled slightly. I'm just doing my part, like you said. Her words were polite, but distant. For the first time, Ryan felt something unusual. Discomfort. Meanwhile, Sarah started focusing on herself. She joined a small design course, something she had always wanted to do. Slowly, she began finding happiness outside the marriage. But one day, everything changed. Sarah received a call from the hospital. Ryan had collapsed. Her heart dropped. Without thinking, she rushed to the hospital. When she arrived, she saw him lying unconscious. For the first time, he didn't look strong. He didn't look like a CEO. He looked human, weak, and in that moment, Sarah felt something she thought she had lost. Care. But what she discovered next was something she never expected. The doctor finally spoke. Your husband has been under extreme stress, he said. And there's something more, he has been hiding a serious health condition. Sarah felt her world stop. What do you mean? She asked. The doctor explained everything. Ryan had been dealing with a heart condition for months. He needed treatment, rest, care, but he chose to hide it. Sarah couldn't understand. Why would he hide something so serious? Later, when Ryan woke up, she asked him directly. Why didn't you tell me? Ryan looked at her quietly. For the first time, his eyes showed emotion. I didn't want you to feel trapped, he said softly. This marriage was already not your choice. Sarah was shocked. All this time, she thought he didn't care. But the truth was, he cared too much. He kept his distance not because he didn't love her, but because he didn't want to hurt her. That truth changed everything. Sometimes, silence doesn't mean absence of love. It hides it. Sarah sat beside Ryan, holding his hand gently. You should have told me, she said softly. Ryan looked at her. I didn't know how, he replied. That moment was different, real, honest. For the first time, there were no walls between them. No distance, no silence, just truth. Sarah made a decision. She stayed, not because of responsibility, but because of choice. She supported him through his treatment. She stood beside him, not as an obligation, but as a partner. And slowly, Ryan changed. He opened up. He smiled more. He started living, not just working. Their relationship was not perfect, but it was real, because love doesn't always start with feelings. Sometimes, it starts with understanding, and grows with truth. Subscribe now for more emotional stories, and don't miss the next powerful story about love, secrets, and second chances.